walking up and down all the way there. Then finally he got some help. I got some answers of what problems he was having with like the problem with his aura, tug of war that was going on. But to me, it sounded like the dark had a lot more muscle on it than the light did at his house. And well, there's nothing much I can do. We're physically separated by a sizable distance, or at least enough distance that I could consider Bashir not my problem. You know, and it's because we're separated, and then he essentially cuts me off from by being rude and disrespectful and choosing the people that don't help him and then give him more drama to make his life more miserable because misery loves company and stuff. I'm done. I don't know associate anymore. That's not my friend. I'm done with being blamed for stuff I didn't do. I'm done with him telling me how it wasn't how things weren't, and twisting every little word I say. And also I'm tired of him lying to me and lying to his friends about me. He can talk smack all he wants, but he gonna lie about me. I catch him lying about me, yes, I get mad. Because that is wrong. That's definitely, you don't tell lies about your friends. You can maybe gossip what they did and what they said, but that's only if you're telling the truth about it. You want to flat out lie to other people and say they did this, it's so horrible, but that they never actually did it. I draw the line right there. Screw you. So, in some sense, with all that mistreatment, I don't care if he falls and hits rock bottom. I think a swift kick in the pants at terminal velocity might actually, if it doesn't kill him, knock some sense into him. Or put it bluntly but mildly, Bashir is about to lose his Pell Grant in about a year because he has only 1 year left because the law passed in 2012. You cannot be in school longer than 12
Well,
years.
you can't get a Pell Grant for school for no more than. Go ahead,
That's what I was trying to say. I was about to correct myself. Yeah, the Pell Grant law passed in 2012 states that you cannot be on a Pell Grant in college longer than 6 years. And Bashir has been in college for over 10 years. So once that law passed, and it's now 2017, well, by this fall school year is the final school year he'll be allowed to have a Pell Grant.
So if he doesn't graduate with his degree, he's not going to, because he already made things clear that he can't go to school without the money.
And he made things clear. Cam, you told me, right? He kept failing all his classes.
Yeah, last semester when I took 2 classes, he took 3. Okay, I took 2 classes and I got an A and a C. So I'm like, oh, so an A minus and a C plus to be a little more exact. Still, I managed to pass 2 classes. Talking to him, asking him how he did, he was like, oh, well, I did okay. I passed my classes. I'm like, well, I got an A and a C. What did you get? He goes, well, I got a C and 2 D's. I barely passed. In Texas, there is no D's. He failed 2 classes and barely passed 1. But yet, he had this deluded idea that he passed those classes with a D. when there is no such thing as a D. You either get an A, a B, a C, or an F. There is no D's in Texas.
In other words, you had to go all the way through the alphabet in classes.
So yeah, so he's failing classes and having to keep doing a do-over. That's why he haven't got his degree yet. Wasn't that he haven't been taking classes, learning classes? He keeps failing the classes he gets. So that alone gets him have a chance of losing his Pell Grant in that sense.
Even a good old fifth grader would say that's a bad idea to keep failing all your classes.
Oh,
He needs you.
oh, they will say,
He
you're
needs to.
stupid.
Yeah, right.
He needs to cut back on his walk because he's trying to do 3 to 4 classes every semester with his full-time school, and it sounds like he's trying to keep a job working 40 hours a week.
I think he's being
Full-time school, full-time work, full-time school, full-time work, and then he spent every penny of his money on cards.
Like, I'm getting part-time to full-time at work every week. And every day I go home, I'm exhausted. And on Saturday, I'm still extremely exhausted the next day. This is why I'm tired every single Sunday. This is why I only spend a small amount with you guys, the two of you, if none at all on Sunday. You know,
So yeah,
if you guys show up at church, you know, then that's all the time you get sometimes. Is that time at church after the service. Because I'm like, okay, you know, I'm tired, I need to get something to eat, then I need to go to sleep.
So yeah, he's about ready to. He's getting to a point where his dream of getting his degree he wants is going to
Blow up in his face.
blow up in his face. He's not gonna get his degree.
He's not gonna get married either.
I don't think he is. No. He's been engaged too long. Eventually, his fiance is gonna ditch him and find another boy, man. Now how old she is, and marry that person instead. That has a degree and working at college, making much more money, and she'll just go with that person instead.
If she ever marries.
Yeah, if she ever marries.
Sad to say for sure, well, not really, but you're going to be stuck in a dead-end job like the rest of us. You know,
Not really. I'm gonna get my degree within the next few years.
like I said,
I'm in.
like the most of us. Most.
The
Not
rest
in
of us.
most of us. For long.
For like with many people, he'll be.
But anyways, he's going to be stuck in a dead-end job, single,
Sad.
and sad for
Sad.
the remainder of his life.
So yeah, unfortunately, with the little joke that he's
Most
gonna still be in school and I'm already out of school. Nope, that's
College
not gonna happen.
flunky.
He's gonna flunk college. Don't you wonder how did he graduate from high school? If he's flunking college,
He probably, I don't know,
he probably went through special ed.
maybe.
Probably. You never know with him.
Oh, that reminds me. There are several people at my job that I know that are much more special ed than I am. I mean, at least I act normal. Bro, everybody always thinks I'm just a normal person. Not special ed. I can pass on that. But there's at least 3 people at my job that I know that are special ed, based on how they act. One is a bit how she acts and how she looks. Because some people have that mental status, have like really small eyes. Like, they're, I hate using this word, but retard. They have like really small eyes.
Hmm.
There's one feature that you can tell they're special. It. And how she acts. Also, another key factor. Now, I'm not saying, oh, I'm all judgmental. I hate those types of people. That's not what I'm saying. But there's at least 3 of them in my job. They annoy the critter. Each time I see him, I'm like, ugh. Somebody please fire me. It's like, okay, 2 of them, okay, one of them basically does his job. But 2 of them, one of them kind of walks around doing nothing, but she still does her job. She's okay. But the third one makes me question, why did they even hire her? She just walks around. Pretty much just wiping down tables and talking to herself. Both loud. Occasionally talking to the customers. The other employees have to tell her what to do, how to do it. But, I'm just, oh. I see some of the resemblance between the share and those 3 individuals where I'm like, okay, please fire. Because all of them, simply because they annoy the critter. It's like,
Annoying you.
I'm just like, ugh. Like, if I had the authority to fire people at my job, I'm sorry, but I would fire those 3. But luckily, I don't have that authority. Because they would have been the first 3 I would have got rid of. But I, as much as I like helping mentally handicapped people, or special ed people, whatever that call them, Working in a restaurant with them, not a good idea. Even though I may be classified as one of them, I am more highly mentally functional than them. It's just I'm like, I don't want to work in a restaurant. That's the only thing. I don't mind being on a school bus with them. I honestly don't. But that's like maybe for like a few minutes a day, few hours a week. That's it. As far as I'll go. Ooh. There's another thing. You know that I've seen that I went for a while to see a therapist, right? For a while to help me work out a few issues that I've been going through. Now I'm thinking, okay, I need to get health insurance and actually pay for that. Then start going to a therapist again. Because my anxiety, oh my gosh, I need to take pills for that. Or a shot or whatever. Because my anxiety, even on my days off, I still have anxiety about going to work the next day. And it's to the point where I literally want to kill my gym. And I've even thought of different ways to kill it. And that's not good. Because normally, I don't have such thoughts. Like, oh, I could kill him like this. Or hire somebody to kill him. Like this or that. You know. And I don't want to talk to you guys about it because I don't want to burden you guys with it. Because we all know how that went last. Not good.
Yeah, we're just your friends, not your psychologist.
So
Can't be overburdened with your problems.
exactly. So I need to go see a psychologist about it. And possibly get on some psychotic medicine. Antipsychotic medicine, whatever. Something. You know. Because this like anxiety is really actually now, instead of just bothering me up here, it's actually causing me to feel actual pain. Like sharp, like really sharp, like a knife straight through my heart. Which caused pain go shooting down my left heart. Like a freaking heart attack or something. I'm like, what the heck? Which that caused me to get dizzy, lightheaded, and confused. I'm like, okay, that's not good. You know, yeah, sure. You know, my blood pressure was high. I suppose something, but still.
Why don't we turn the light on? It's getting dark out. That'll work.
And I don't know how to use the faucet.
I don't have a remote for this.
Remote, light on. Choo choo.
Click.
Boom.
Game over.
You lose.
Just so you know,
No, I win again. I defeat Yugi
Uh-huh.
as Pegasus. As
Kaiba.
Kaiba again. I switch back to Kaiba. I like his attitude little.
Oh, yeah, that voice clip.
I'm sorry, I had a silent Jesus mindset. I have it down so I can hear everybody's talking.
That's good.
Cool, on your call. Hey, it's a warrior. That's awesome.
Yes, I'm smiling when you're telling me this. Not that I'm laughing at your predicament, but that I can relate to what you're going through. Because it reminds me of things I endured at Tom Thumb.
Retribution or payback, whatnot. Yay! Can we get payback?
What goes around
Oh.
comes around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the nasty habit.
Or perhaps I could confess that you're living the revenge I asked for. Because I didn't want to, at the time when I was put through so much stuff in the last 3 months of my job at Tom Thumb 2015. Yeah. All that abuse I went through. And how much I hated you.
It's actually coming true then. Like
Yeah.
2 years now. Good for you. You're having your revenge. Congratulations, Mike. You win.
Huh. I could have a
You know,
feeling
I
that
could ask, how does it feel? Does it feel good? But I'm not going to.
how do you like it being oppressed? Taken advantage of and abused. Spiritually, mentally, emotionally. And then not one person, and then hardly anyone gives a rat's ass about what your problem is. Doesn't care at all. So, and all I do is I merely ask God that you got what you deserve for what was done to me, and you're pardoned. And here it is. You lost your job, your nice, easy job, and you got it hard. After I had it so hard, and then it got easy for me.
That was quick. Good deal, Kyle vs. Skybar. This is going fun.
It finally started being. Finally, life was working out better for me. I finally got back at shoot. And I didn't even have to lift a finger to personally do it. Because I'm not even physically hurting you. I'm not even doing anything. Your own karma came back around